Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how to become a citizen. Then we're also going to talk about good citizenship versus bad citizenship. So in the United States, there are two ways to become a citizen. If you were born in the United States, you are a citizen. So even if your parents are not citizens, if you are born here, you're a citizen. So if any of you ever have children in the United States, they will be citizens. If you are not born in the U.S., you can become a citizen by naturalization. And there is a process for naturalization. And the first is you have to live in the U.S. for 5 years. So after 5 years, you can apply for naturalization. You have to apply for citizenship. When you do that, there is an interview where they ask you questions and a citizenship test. So there's a test you have to take. Usually it just has questions about United States history, about the government, and an oath of allegiance. You have to say that the United States is your country. So these are the steps for naturalization. So next we're going to talk about good citizenship versus bad citizenship. So as these come up, I'm going to leave it up and think about if this is something a good citizen would do or a bad citizen. So how about helping feed the poor? These are poor people, they're in line and they're giving them food for free. This would be an example of good citizenship. These people are doing community service. This is where you do not get paid. They're working for free, but they're trying to help their community. This is an example of good citizenship. This is a picture of someone stealing. This is an example of bad citizenship. These are people serving on a jury. Remember, the police do not put people in jail. Police simply arrest you, but a jury decides if you go to jail or not. They decide if you're innocent, which means you don't go to jail, or if you are guilty, but they are the ones who decide. If you're a citizen of the United States, you have to serve on a jury. You do not have an option. So this would be an example of good citizenship. This is a picture of people voting. You actually do not have to vote, but as a good citizen, you should vote. So this is an example of being a good citizen. This is litter. That's where you throw trash on the floor. This would be an example of bad citizenship. These are people standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, which every day during return period, they do the Pledge of Allegiance. This would be an example of good citizenship. This is a picture of being mean to someone. This person's yelling at this person. See, they're sad because they're angry. This would be bad citizenship. You want to be nice to people. Collecting toys for children. Toys for Tots is a company that they collect toys. People donate them, and then they give them to poor children for Christmas. This would be an example of good citizenship. Being informed. This is very important. People should be reading the news, finding out about the government, current events. That is part of being informed, and that is a good citizen. These are people protesting. If you don't like something in the United States, you're allowed to go on the street and protest. You can say, I don't like the president, or you don't like a law, or you can go and support. But you are allowed to protest, and this is an example of good citizenship. And the last one is obeying the law. If there's a stop sign, you should stop your car. That is an example of good citizenship.